Alright, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. How y'all doing today? Feel me? I'm doing great. Anyways, let's jump right into this video. Today I got an 05 Toyota Avalon, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to change the automatic transmission filter and gasket, I guess. Should be pretty simple. A couple bolts and drain it out, put it back up. Anyways, let's get into it. Alright, y'all, so my reasoning for doing this is because my customer had a complaint about whenever she's driving, she get a clunking noise whenever she hit the gas pedal. So drove it, when my dad drove it, come to find out the transmission's not shifting how it should. It's delayed shifting. So whenever she's driving, get around 40-50 miles per hour and she lets go of the gas, normally the transmission's supposed to shift. It doesn't shift, it stays in second or third gear. So everyone knows, just like driving a stick-shift car, if you leave it in third gear and you're at the top of the gear, and you let go of the gas and you hit it again, it's going to give you that jerk, that torque. So it's pretty much she's just getting all the torque from the motor to the tranny, and that's not good for an automatic car. So we're going to go ahead and change that out. Like I said, that's why I'm doing this, and let's get back to the video. All right, so as y'all can see, that's the pan right there, and we have a couple screws around. And you guys can't see probably that good, but on this side, the screws are kind of complicated to get to because of the cross member in the front, subframe, but we're gonna figure it out. So first thing we're gonna do is take this drain plug out. We're gonna get all the fluid drained out first. So let me get my bucket, and we're gonna get onto that. All right, so I got my drain bucket right here. That looks to be like a T55. Let me find my T55. T55, probably is a little bit bigger. Nope, perfect. T55. Turn it. Break it loose. Yo, that fluid is black. That's not even red anymore. I guess my hand's gonna have to get a little bit dirty on this. Oh well. Ooh, it's hot. I haven't even had it running that long. Whoa, sheesh, all on the camera. A lot of fluid in this thing, guys. Obviously. Alright, now I can bring my bucket down. Next thing we're going to do is start taking our bolts out. Get you a little bit closer now since it's done draining. All of my bolts are 10 millimeters, it looks like. Get my gun, an extension and a 10 millimeter. I use short because I'm going to have to use it for this side over here, but you can use long if you want to on the ones that's more visible. But I'm going to go ahead and start taking these loose. Bless me, guys. Alright, so this part you guys are not going to probably be able to see, but for the ones in the corner, I'm just going to use a little wrench, a 10 wrench, squeeze my hand in there and unloosen them. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. Last one's obviously the most retarded one. Alright, y'all. So that's all the screws. Took a little while, but we got it. Now all we gotta do is pry this thing down, lift my bucket back up a little so it don't splash everywhere. We get a screwdriver, we're gonna pry it down. Did I miss any? Couldn't have missed any. I had to miss one. I must can't see or something. Yeah, I missed one. What the freak? How the heck did I miss this one? It was in plain sight. And I can get it with the gun. Now this should just fall down, maneuver it out. And voila. All right, guys, so that's pretty much it right there. That's how you get the pan off. Now, that thing right there with that hole in it, that's the actual gasket. This is your filter. And those are just tins as well. So, I'm gonna get my tin back out. This should leak out a lot of fluid. Oh, fuck. I knew that was gonna happen. I was already prepared for it. Now let me get some towels. All right, so I got my new gasket and filter already. Here's my new filter. That's how it's supposed to look. Clean in there compared to the old filter. Try to get a comparison real quick. This thing ever stops dripping on me. That's getting very annoying now. All right, so there should be a gasket or O-ring. Take the old O-ring out of here, because the new one comes with the new O-ring. So all I'm gonna do, sit this back up here the same way it came out. Pop my O-ring in there, and it should sit in place. Get my 3 screws. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up my gasket, my pan, and get the gasket off. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. I'll see you guys as soon as I get done. All right, guys, so I got my pan all cleaned up. And my gasket. And now I'm ready to clean around the edges of this transmission and get this thing popped back up there. Oh, these are annoying over here. There we go. A little bit of brake cleaner, spray it down, clean it all up a little bit. Get my light. Now I'm gonna let the car back down to the ground so I can fill it up. Alright guys, so now I gotta get my fluid. I need to go check to see if I even have any of that fluid left. So let me go check my fluid, see if I got the fluid left. If not, I'm gonna go order it and I'll hit you guys back up before I put the fluid inside. Alright y'all, so I got my fluid finally. A whole hour later. Dipstick goes in there, so I'm gonna put my funnel right in there. I don't know where my big one went at, so I'm gonna have to be using that one. Now, to start this process, I'm only gonna, we've seen a whole lot come out. I'm only gonna put 4 in there and then check it. My funnel has a huge crack in it, so I gotta pour slow. I just seen my big one and I don't know where it is anymore. I said I'm gonna do 4, but I'm gonna do 5. Because that was a whole lot that came out. Alright, so I got my fluid in. Now I'm gonna start it up. Let the fluid circulate. Make sure that I'm not leaking. All right, so now I I've already started it up, let everything run through. I'm gonna put my dipstick in and see where we're at. Wow. And 5 was it. These don't take much, so now honestly I don't believe that that's the most accurate reading. For one, because hold on, let me turn you guys around. For one, because I just filled it up. For two, you are supposed to drive it, fill the torque converter back up, and get all the fluid through all the gears. So can't just go based off that after you get done with it. You have to make sure that you drive it for at least a couple miles. I say at least about 5 miles or so to get everything warm, get everything through the whole system. Then you come back and check it again, and then you go from there. The second checking after the driving is always the most accurate. Never go based off your first check unless you just know your car. Like my car, I'll go put 9.5 quarts because I know that's the maximum capacity. And I had that car for 5 years now, so I know it. But on the customer's car, you don't want to make that, you don't want to make that assumption. You want to always go back, double check your work, make sure that everything is right and precise. So I'm going to go drive this now. Then I'm gonna come back, then we're gonna check this thing together. Oh, my bad, y'all, sorry. I look kind of bad not doing this. You're supposed to always go up and check your filters. I mean, your gaskets, make sure nothing's leaking. And from the looks of it, I am good. It's been running for about 5 minutes now. I want to check it and show you guys that we are not leaking in that gasket. Oh, another thing with these cars, do not put silicone on transmission gaskets. Do not put silicone on it. It will eat right through the silicone and be leaking again the next day, or probably the same day, depending on how hard you drive it. Don't put silicone on transmission gaskets. I did not put silicone on that, not even a little bit. Don't put none. I did it before on the Lexus and it leaked the next day. Just a tip. All right, guys, so I just drove the car. Trying to hurry up before this rain starts. It's getting windy and it's getting rainy. All right, so when you check this, every car is different. Mine's second park. You want to take it out and wipe it off first, because the first reading is never correct after you get done driving it. And you want to put it back in. You take it out again. And we are right at hot. The car is really hot. It's been on for about 30 minutes now. And we're full right at the hot line. Perfect, guys. Car drives way better, a lot smoother, shifts a lot smoother. And I'm pretty sure my customer is going to be really happy with that. So again, y'all, thank you all for watching. That's how you do a transmission service on a 05 Toyota Avalon. I will see y'all on the next one. I'm just playing. I'll see y'all on the next one.